Exactly sure how many videos I'm going to do on key rate durations, but I want to talk about this exam, as this is a pretty good example of some foundations and basics of key rate duration. So this exam, I'm referencing the exam ERM fall 2017, and this is question 6. Um, this exam, it's going to have a couple of numbers in millions. I'm just going to forget the millions. I'm just going to divide it by 1,000 for all of my example here. I'm going to start off with problem A. So I need to construct a replicating portfolio using cash and zero coupon bonds that immunize against any yield curve shift. And then I need to show my work. So I'm going to have this Excel spreadsheet right here. So I have what's given. So these are the years, and then this is also given the payout of the liabilities. And then the liabilities, although the sum of the payout is 1,170, the reserves is 1,100, and that's perfect because we have 1,100 worth of assets are going to expire total, or just mature at a total of 1,100. And then, yeah, so we're ready to go on this. So what I did on how I solved for the asset portfolio, how to create it, is I used this formula over here with the drawing. So I have the duration times some certain amount of assets I need to put in divided by 1,100, because that's how many assets I have. And it needs to equal, and I have this 0.09 referencing the first duration. Now I need to just reverse and solve for x. I know the duration of my first asset, or my zero coupon bond, is 1 year. So that's exactly 1. So duration is 1, and so I'm going to just multiply the 0.09 times 1,100 and divide by 1, and I should get x, which is this right here. So it's exactly $99 right here. So the 1,100, and then I multiply it by the 1, which is the duration, and then we got the 1,100 there as well. And then, so that is how I solved for each of these assets right here, which that sums to $1,097. And then I could also get my asset key rate durations based off of that, which the key rate duration is just the weighted average essentially of the durations. And so I have a duration of 1, and then I take the portion of how many assets I have compared to the sum. So 99 divided by 1,097. So there's the 0.09, and then it goes all the way to here, and then that sums to be almost 3. And then it says in the problem here, I need to find out to replicate the portfolio using zero coupon bonds and cash. So we calculate the cash, but we have 1,100 in the total assets. So I just did 1,100 minus the 1,097. Now a question I had, it was just spinning in my head for the longest time. Like, why did this not exactly equal 1,100 right here? And why did this not exactly equal 3? The answer comes in on a little bit of rounding right here. It comes in with the durations. So the effective duration of this payout and this liability is slightly different than 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, which actually that's quite normal, and that's not based just on rounding. The fact is, we have zero coupon bonds that are based right on the year, when the effective duration for each of these times is not exactly year based. So I kind of did a test right here. Let's say I had 5 different bonds that expired exactly at each duration that was desired for the effective duration, and sure enough, it would have exactly replicated the portfolio right there. If I had this, if this was like 1,100 right here, then it would have just completely matched on everything for the liabilities.